Good morning to the students of class 10. Today our lesson is a poem. The name of the poem is Fog by Sandburg. See this. What is the meaning of fog? Here the word fog meaning difficulties. You can use other words like impediments, obstacles, etc. See the picture of the cat here on the board. The cat is sitting on its haunches like this. Similarly, the poet compares the fog to a cat. Now, how the cat comes? The cat comes slowly and stealthily. Here, the fog approaches noiselessly and stealthily, like a cat. The poet uses the metaphorical expression, the fog approaches on little cat feet. Once again I repeat, the fog approaches on little cat feet. Clear? Now, the cat sits on its haunches. Here, the fog sits on its haunches and the cat is watching the city and the harbor. The city and the harbor is enveloped in fog. Clear? This is the meaning. That is why I have asked your art sir, Aditya, to draw the picture of a cat. Got it here? Now we have to go in deeper. The poem is written in free verse. You remember this one? Free verse. Now what is the meaning of fog? The meaning of fog is difficulties. Just remember this. Then how is the fog coming? The fog is coming like a cat, and the cat sits on its haunches and watches the city and the harbor. Now, Sandburg, he takes pleasure in nature. He says the inner meaning here, difficulties are faced by human beings. Now, when human beings are facing difficulties, they become hopeless and shattered. They don't know what to do. They are simply finished by this problem, that problem. So at that time, what they have to do? They have to gather courage and a firm determination to fight the difficulties. It is not so easy. It is a period of pain and ordeal. Ordeal meaning O-R-D-E-A-L. It means severe test for a mankind. When the mankind is filled with despair. So at that time, he has to gather courage to fight the difficulties. I hope I am clear. Then he says, the fog is a temporary thing. It is not for a long time. The fog causes difficulties. You know, flights are delayed, the vehicles, they move at a snail's speed, all these things. Similarly, difficulties come and go. Difficulties are a part and parcel of life. Then you see, the poet says about nature, the uncaring attitude of nature towards mankind. Nature is supreme. We human beings are also part of nature, but nature has its own rules. Nature does not change its rule for human beings. Once again I repeat, nature is independent. It has its own way of doing things. Like the fog you see here, it comes and stays for some time, then it goes away. That is the thing which the poet wants us to learn, that difficulties come and will go. You have to have the courage to face difficulties. Another point, the poet compares the fog to a cat. The cat has an independent existence. It hunts for its prey. It is very fierce. It has its own style of living. Like this, the fog has its own style. It comes and sits like a cat and watches the city and the harbor. You see here, and the fog is an instrument of nature. That is the poem all about. I hope you have understood. Now the practical. What is the practical meaning? This period of lockdown we are having symbolizes the time of severe difficulties. It is also compared to the fog. Now this lockdown is not forever. It is for a short time being. And this short time is a severe test for human beings. You may say that the lockdown will cause economical loss to the country. I agree with you. But what is the clear indication? That we have to have a firm determination and perseverance to fight this COVID-19.